Trump is in China to hold high-level talks, with Iran being the main topic on the agenda. And did Netanyahu secretly visit the UAE during the war? Here's everything you need to know about the past 24 hours.
So I really look very much forward to our discussion. It's a big discussion. There are those that say this is maybe the biggest summit ever. They can never remember anything like it.
中美之间的共同利益大于分歧，中美各自成功是彼此的机遇。
US President Donald Trump finally meets his Chinese counterpart, President Xi Jinping, in Beijing. It's worth noting that Trump didn't get his big hug with Xi, but it may not be too late, as the two leaders are expected to hold high-level talks over the next 2 days. Taiwan, trade, and sanctions are a few important items on the agenda, but Iran remains the main topic of conversation, especially with the disruption in the Strait of Hormuz. Both Iran and the US are hoping China can be swayed to their side and pressure the other to make concessions. Beijing has largely kept out of foreign wars, but this time it may need to intervene. It is top buyer of Iranian oil and gets a third of its energy through the Strait of Hormuz. Washington wants China to pressure Iran to give up its nuclear program and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. And Tehran, which visited Beijing just a week ago, wants China to push for sanctions relief and for the US to end its naval blockade of Iranian ports. Talks between the US and Iran have been deadlocked since they met in Pakistan in early April. And since then, they have repeatedly rejected each other's proposals. And it's all coming to a head in China. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is making his own trip. He arrived in New Delhi on Wednesday to attend BRICS talks, where Tehran is urging India to build consensus, condemning the US-Israeli war on Iran and the US naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. But with Prime Minister Narendra Modi being a friend of Israel, this seems unlikely. Control of the Strait has put Iran at odds with its Gulf neighbors. The UAE has denied a claim by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that he had recently visited the country secretly and met its president during the war. The revelation came a day after the US ambassador to Israel said Israel deployed Iron Dome systems and personnel to the UAE. But the UAE rejected those reports. In a statement shared by the Emirati Foreign Ministry, it said, "The UAE reaffirms that its relations with Israel are public and conducted within the framework of the well-known and officially declared Abraham Accords and are not based on non-transparent or unofficial arrangements." One of Iran's main demands to agree to a ceasefire deal is for Israel to stop bombing Lebanon, which does not seem to be the case in southern areas, despite an ongoing ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. Recent Israeli attacks killed 15 people, including 2 children. That's it from me today. Stay with us on Al Jazeera for all your updates in the war on Iran.